Good morning. I'm out here just letting the pups outside. I got all my little planters filled up. My good friend Sarah gave me these when she moved, so I put them to good use. And this little pot, I just love it. It has ladybugs on it. My mom and I got that at a vintage market days in St. Louis. And I believe those are cosmos, and they are beautiful. I just love that color. But yeah, so I got my little containers, the garden, little Duke. Hi, buddy. How are you? Are you happy today is Sunday and we get to stay home together? Me too. What about you, Murph? Murph. Hey, girl. Are you happy today is Sunday too? Then we'll just make our way down here. Got some more containers potted up. And so far, the squirrels have not bugged these, so I hope I'm not jinxing myself. I'm going to knock on wood. And this is what I'm trying to turn. Oh boy, we had a lot of sticks fall down from the storm. I'll have to pick those up. I'm turning this into kind of like an herb garden. So I have, down here, I have a whole row of dill planted for when we pickle things, and it's already popping up. My hostas always come back. In between here, I have some basil that I sowed, and it's coming up. And then I have some lemon thyme and just regular thyme and oregano, actually. So that's thyme. More thyme. I need more thyme. And then oregano. And then my beautiful geranium. So gorgeous. Just come over here. My giant peppermint patch that's down here. We made mojitos the other day. They were so good. And I've been making peppermint infused water. Duke, are you going to come down here? And then this is our pineapple sage plant. It is going to get huge. And the hummingbirds love it because it produces these little red flowers that they just love. We'll walk over here to my greenhouse. And put this unzip it and show you inside. I might, since the weather is going to be nice today, set a few of these out under my shade tree so they can kind of harden off a little bit. Some of the bigger ones. But yes, here are all of my plant babies. So I have some tomatoes, acorn squash. I have butternut squash, spaghetti squash, some zucchini. Over here, I have cucumbers growing and a ton of tomatoes, but they're all really tiny. And then up here, I have watermelon and cantaloupes and more tomatoes. So I hope these tomatoes get big and strong because Roma tomatoes are some of my favorite. We'll just leave. And this is the sweet little water can my husband got for me. He saw it at the store and just thought it was so cute because we both love Dumbo and his dad really loved Dumbo and his dad's no longer with us. So he thought that would be a sweet little addition to our gardening. I thought so. But anyways, I love Roma tomatoes and here's our garden. They're one of my favorite tomatoes to grow. Uh-oh. My aunt got me this gardening girl and she fell over. It's always fun to come outside and see what happened after a storm. But we'll walk into the garden and check on that. Actually, let's see how much rain we got. Not even quite an inch. So I need to get a new rain gauge. This one's not the best. Like, my aunt got me the stand, which I love, but just the gauge itself, the numbers are all running off. So here's the patch that I don't have anything in yet, but I have all my plant babies obviously in the greenhouse and I have some more in the garage. My strawberries are doing really well. They're trying to almost grow out of the netting. Let's see here. Oh goodness, I really have this down. Like I'm not trying to let anything get in here. But you can see the berries starting to form. This thing's gonna be loaded. Whoop, now I'm caught. Loaded with strawberries. It's gonna be wonderful. But I have to keep this netting down, otherwise the birds will get them before we do. But yeah, all of those little flowers, gonna be strawberries. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna make so much jelly, hopefully, way more than I did last year, because I had like nowhere near this many strawberries. And my radishes are doing good. My blackberry bush. I got some more radishes over here. I planted some flowers along in here too. This little guy doesn't look like this is another Cosmo. I don't know what happened to him. He's not looking so hot. Oh goodness, hopefully you'll survive. This blackberry bush is doing really well. It's putting up some new shoots over there, so that's great. And then I don't have anything yet planted in here or over in that bed. Hey Murph. But I have carrots planted here, so you can kind of see them coming up. That row there, and there's a row here. There's coming up over there. And I have a row actually in the middle there too. And then here I planted green beans, but I'm not seeing anything pop up just yet. But look how cute these little peas are. Those are so cute. So I'm gonna have some peas. Then we got my green onions popping up, of course. And I have some spinach. I'm not sure where the other is, if it'll pop up or not. And my lettuce is doing really well, so I'm excited about that. Let's see. And I got a couple more peas I just figured I'd throw over here that are popping up, and green beans, but I haven't seen any sign of those. My kale is doing really well. Just there. And then I have Swiss chard popping up. All those little spots there, those are all Swiss chard. There goes Duke. This is all going to be flowers when they all pop up. And then my potato patches are back here. And I'm thinking these are potato plants. I'm hoping. So we got a few popping up, so that's really good. And then my beets are doing really well. I probably need to come in here and thin them out. Those are red beets, and then I have golden beets in this row. And then down there are my radishes. So that's all doing good. And then today's big gardening project is Haas and I don't know if you can see it if I point over here to our truck, but that archway over there, we bought cattle panel to make trellises because I follow Roots and Refuge Garden on YouTube, and I just love Jess and her family. So my goal today is to put 2 archways down this U shape, and if we can't get them to fit there, then I'm going to put them over here, because I need something for my squash, my cucumbers, and some of my melons to trellis on. And those arches are just gonna be so beautiful when, hey, when it's the middle of summer and things are growing on them. And plus, it'll give me more space to grow things, which will be great. And then the harvesting, it'll be a lot easier because things will be up in the air versus down on the ground. So it'll be fun to harvest things off the arches, and it'll just be so fun. So that's our goal for today. So I'll have to show you whenever we're done, but I hope you guys have a very blessed day. And I know the garden doesn't look too much different than what it did last time, but every day it's growing. Bye, Duke. Say bye.